Good morning, everyone. Um, I have a fun project to show you today that I have been working on this weekend. And these are so fun and easy, and they just whip up in no time. And they're these fabric gift bags, and they've got a ribbon on them. And I'm sure you can do your own handles, but I did these with ribbons. So I kind of made this one here to show you, and I had that ribbon. And then I did this one. You can make these for like baby showers. Here's Valentine's. These would be cute to stick little stuff in, and it has the ribbon and stuff on them. Here's another Valentine's that I had. And I had this fabric down in a bin that I found. So I was like, okay, let me cut them up and use that, and that's what I did. And then I kind of used the zebra print. It's got glitter on it. Gift bags. And then here's the Easter ones. And then I did this one. And these would be cute, for like birthdays, for your teacher, just whatever you want to make them up as. And they hold a lot of stuff in them. I mean, you can really fill this little bag up. But I thought this was just cute. I found it on Pinterest, so I wanted to show you guys how I made them and how quick and easy they are to make. So, let's get started with this video. So, today, I'm going to show you, I have this llama print, that I thought was cute. And I'm going to use this black and white checkered ribbon with it. I thought that would go pretty. And what I did was I cut me out a pattern because I knew if I'm going to make these, I've got me a pattern already cut out and it's ready to go. And I've got it right here. And these gift bags measure 14 by 12. And that's what they measure. And you're probably like, okay, how do you make that into a gift bag? Well, I'm going to show you how to do this. But I cut this on freezer paper because you can iron onto your fabric. You can iron with it. So what I'm going to do is I think I've got my iron ready. And I'm going to go iron this down. And then I'm going to show you what to do on the next step. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, a lot of times, I probably just use my rotary cutter or scissors. And I'm putting my ruler over that paper. And then I'm just cutting it. This is also like a beginner's project. Some of you that, that are beginning sewing or whatever, this is real easy. You're going to see how fast this bag whips up together. Once I made one, I couldn't stop making any more, and I just kept going and going and going, and I was like, well, this is pretty nifty and fun, and I like this. So, I've got my piece cut out. And so all you got to do is take your deal off, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to come repress this, because you will be coming back to your iron so I can show you what to do next. Now on the ribbon, get my ribbon here cut. Here we go. And I just usually cut that off. Okay, on your ribbon, you're going to want 12 inches. So you're going to cut 2 pieces of ribbon 12 inches. Okay, now I probably will bring my ironing pad and my iron over here, so I can show you this next step. I'm moving everything real quick. Now you are going to need your ironing board, ironing mat, or whatever you use. You're going to need some pins and your sewing machine, of course. So I'm going to bring you over here. Sorry for the drunkenness. And I'm going to sit down. Okay, I hope you can see what I'm fixing to do. Okay, I'm gonna bring my iron over here. Okay, this next step is, what you're gonna do is, now I have a ruler here. It's an inch. It's 1 inch. And so you can make you a template or whatever you want to do, or if you've got one of them sewing gauges, you want to mark down, or I usually take it and I put it at the tip here and I just roll it over, because you want to fold over 1 inch. And so I'm going to press that. And okay. And then I've got it pressed down. Okay, so you want to take one side and you want to press it like this. Just an inch. 1 inch. I'm going to put my iron back over here. I love that little pressing mat that I made. It really come out really handy. Okay, now on this next step, you're going to need your pins. Now, I kind of find it, easier to, I take my little friction pin, I take my little ruler here. Now, on your mat, you're going to lay this fabric. It's going to go to the 14-inch mark. So you're going to line it up to where your fabric ends on that 14, where you've cut, where it's 14 by 12. You're going to use the 14-inch, in which you fold your fabric, but you're going to lay it up against your cutting mat. Now, what you want to do is the middle, you're going to mark 7. You're going to go to your 7-inch, and you're going to mark, you're just going to put a mark there. Now, you can put a pin, okay, I've got my pin at that 7-inch mark. Now, what I do is, you're going to go down and do the 2-inch. You're going to do the same thing. Because, see, that 7-inch that's going to be your middle. Okay? So, then you're going to go down and you're going to put a mark on the 2. And then you put a pin. And then I go down here to the end, and I'm going to put it on the 12, because that'll be your other 2-inch. So I put a pin, and I'm going to mark it. It'll be on the 12. So you'll have a pin on the 2, the 7, and the 12. Now, on the 7, you're going to kind of go to your 8 3/4. And you're going to put a pin. Now, that's what's kind of tricky, is I usually line up my ruler on that 3/4 mark, and I kind of like, okay, well, I'm going to have a pin right there, so I'm going to put a pin. So you're going to go to so you got a pin on the 7, so you're going to go to your 8, and then do 8 3/4. That's just how far you're going to go. So you're going to do it 8 3/4. You're the 3/4. On the 3/4, you're going to mark it and put a pin. Now, on the 6, 3/4. So on the 3/4, you're going to put a mark and you're going to put a pin. I know it probably sounds confusing, but I'll run it by to you again so you can understand. Okay. You want to lay your long piece of fabric, and it's going to lay up against the 14-inch. Okay. You're going to take your ruler and you're going to mark where the 7 inches, because that's right in the middle. Because 14 and 4, you got 7 and 7 is 14. So you're going to put a pin right there on the 7 mark. And I put a little mark to show where my pin's going to go. And then I go mark at the 2. You're going to put a little mark at the 2 line. And then you're going to put a pin at your 12-inch. So you're going to have a pin on the 7, the 2, the 12, and then you're going to come and put it on 8 3/4, but you're going to put it on the 3/4 mark. You're going to put a pin right there, and then where the 6 is, you're going to go 6 3/4. So you're going to put it on the 3/4, not the 6. So that's what your measurements are. Now these are where your ribbon's going to go. So now what you do is, I turn my ribbon over, where you have the back side. Now from the 12 and the 3/4, where you got your pin at, those are your 2 placement line for your ribbon. So all you got to do is, you're going to line it up with that mark. And you're going to put your ribbon there. And the pins that you have marked down there, and you're going to put a pin. Okay, and then you're going to place your other ribbon on the 6 3/4. Where the 6 is, the 3/4. So you're gonna put your where you got your pin on that 3/4. That's where you're gonna place your ribbon. You're gonna place it on the 2 and the 3/4 there. And then you put your other ribbon there. Now you're not going to do anything with the 7, so you can take your pin out. Now what I do to make sure that because see, you're going to have it like this. Now what I do to make sure that my ribbon is lined up, I will fold it over. And I will make sure. And how you know if it's crooked, which is mine is, and this happens, I'll just turn it over And I will see, I think I have mine in the right spot. And I kind of use and is my guide to make sure I kind of just scoot it over. Okay. I usually put my pin in it sideways. Okay. And this will make sure that you've got your ribbons all lined up correctly. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take it to the sewing machine. And, tripod here. I'm going to pause this so I can flip you over just a minute. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to stitch the bottom, your bottom piece. You're going to stitch your bottom down here. You're going to go all the way around. Because that's going to attach your ribbon. And then you're going to stitch the top part, a 1/4 inch. And then you're going to sew that top part. This holds the bottom ribbon and the top ribbon up there. Okay? In which I've already did that. So now you're going to take it, you're going to fold it over. Like so. Here. Okay. And then you can put a few pins to kind of hold it. Okay, then you're going to stitch it up here, and you're going to make sure you reinforce this up here. So you're going to back stitch, reinforce, and then you're going to sew all the way around to the bottom and the side. And turn it. Okay, now I've got it sewn all the way around, well, to the bottom and the side. Now what you're going to do is if you've got an overlock stitch, or this case, I'm going to put it on my zigzag stitch. And you're going to zigzag your ends so you know it don't fray. where you sewed, that's where you're gonna zigzag stitch. So you're gonna go all the way down to the bottom of your bag. But you can make these for any kind of holiday, Christmas, Halloween, you know, birthdays, whatever you want to make them for. And they hold a lot of stuff, so I thought they were pretty nifty. So make sure you trim your threads. Now I'm going to pop you back around. And you are going to flip your bag inside out. And then I just take a little blunt tool or whatever. I use my chopstick and kind of poke out those corners there. And there you have it. A little gift bag. Takes really no time to make. I think you can whip this up in about 10, 15, 20 minutes. But there you go. So I hope you find this, I hope you like this tutorial. And if you like my channel, give it a thumbs up. Please like and subscribe. Leave comments below. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.